welcome to my channel. I'm Magical Family Adventures. My name is Melody. I haven't updated you guys for a while, and there's plenty of reasons why. So the first reason is my last video was of my last cruise, which was in 2019. COVID hit, as everybody knows, and then I went to school. In school, I actually went to a local community college for a hospitality management degree for associates, and I got that graduated last month. But before all that, I did an internship, which was for a travel agency. And I became a travel advisor. So work has been kind of going crazy. School was getting kind of crazy, and I was not really traveling, which is kind of crazy. Then I got a puppy. His name is Frosty. Put a picture right here. He's actually asleep right over there. So sorry if he's like going crazy, but he's actually really calm right now. He's almost 2 years old. He is a cockapoo. He is the love of my life. I love him so much. He's my baby. But I had him, and I had to stay home, and I didn't do anything. So I haven't vlogged at all, and I am so sorry about that. Actually, I think I did a Disney vlog. That was probably one of my last vlogs I did, and again, that was right before the pandemic, or right after the pandemic, before I got Rusty. So haven't been on YouTube at all, which is crazy, but I'm starting to get back into it. I'm starting to travel more. I wanted to but I wanted to talk to you about my travels that I have done that I didn't vlog, and for a particular reason. The one I did go to is back in December. I went on the new Royal Caribbean Odyssey of the Seas, which was their new ship at the time, and that was not a very good trip, like not at all. People got COVID, we were in the news, and I was gonna vlog, and I didn't do anything. So if you didn't hear about it, I went out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and when we did that, we went ahead and we went to Coco Cay, which I personally love Coco Cay. My other family doesn't like Coco Cay, but I loved it. It was fun. It was cold, but it was fun. It was December, of course it was cold. Then we went to, so we went to Coco Cay the first full day. And then we had to go straight back to Fort Lauderdale because someone catched COVID on the ship. And that's what started everything else for the whole entire vacation. Someone catch COVID, well, they didn't catch it. Apparently they had COVID and didn't tell the Royal Caribbean anything about that. And so what happened was then, he got on the ship, he got COVID beforehand. Like, he felt the symptoms before he got on the ship. That's why I don't understand people. I don't understand why they did that. Anyways, whatever. He got on the ship, we went ahead and went to Coco Cay. We came back to Fort Lauderdale. We got there midnight at Fort Lauderdale. We had to hightail it. Then they got off the ship, and then we hightailed it all the way down to Aruba. We were supposed to go to Curacao and Aruba. Keyword there is supposed to. When we got to a Curacao first, we were supposed to do Curacao first, and then the next day go to Aruba. When we got to Curacao, there was a big thing like on Curacao. It was a press conference for I think his name was I think he was the president, maybe counselor, I don't know. The main guy on Curacao had a press conference saying, you know, they're trying to figure out if we're gonna allow people to come on because of COVID, and that was not just us, just in general. He wasn't sure, and we got there at I think 8 o'clock in the morning, and we literally docked the whole day with nobody getting off this ship. We had excursions that we were going to go on, and we saw the excursion people there, but nobody got off the ship, and there was no announcement saying, hey, this is what happening, oh, whatever. No, nothing happened at all. We found out on our Facebook group for the cruise what's going on, that there's a press conference. They're trying to figure out if they're going to allow tourism in Curacao. And finally at like 4 o'clock, I think, maybe 3, it was late. It was definitely after lunch. The captain was like, well, you know, we're gonna sit here. We're still waiting for an announcement from the Curacao government to see if we're at least off the ship. And we're like, the shops weren't open because we were in port. The casino wasn't open because we were in port. The only thing that was really open was the bars and the food, and that was about it. And whatever, you know, activities they were, but that was it. So we're like, okay, so we're just like, what's going on? We weren't sure. Well, officially we decided, Curacao decided they weren't going to let us in, and then they decided to leave port so we could have all those open, so we're not just sitting there twiddling our thumbs. Then we found out that Aruba also wasn't allowing any tourists coming through. On cruise ships at least. I don't know about airports now, but definitely cruise ships. Yeah, so that was not the greatest vacation. We basically stayed in our hotel, in our cabin. It was me, my brother, and my niece. And it was my niece's birthday because her birthday's on the 24th of December. And we were there on Christmas. Literally the only thing that we got out to do was eat. Like, that's it. We didn't really go anywhere else. The only other time that we went to do anything was that late at night. Me and my niece went up to the deck, the top deck, to watch Netflix because we had the internet. So literally that was the only thing that we did. And I didn't vlog at all during that cruise because that was not a fun cruise for me, and I did not like that cruise. And I was a little annoyed at the fact that, you know, Aruba and Curacao was closed, and, you know, this guy contracted COVID, which had turned all the entertainment on board, aka the shows were all canceled. I saw one show, and it was an interesting show. Odyssey of the Seas is not my show. Like, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Some people love this ship, some people doesn't like it. I'm one of those people who are like, it wasn't my favorite. I'm more of an Oasis class type of ship, which is Oasis of the Seas, Wonder of the Seas, Symphony of the Seas, and Allure of the Seas, and Harmony of the Seas. Those ships, I like them. They have more stuff to do, things to do. So that was annoying. The good thing about Royal is what they did was, they give us credit in the way of onboard credit. And then they gave us a future cruise credit for like half of what we paid for our portion for half of our cruise. They gave us a future cruise credit, so it was good. I mean, at least they were like, hey, you know, we're so sorry for whatever happened. Here's some money, here's some future cruise credit, here's some onboard credit. That if you don't use the onboard credit, goes as a credit back onto your card on file, we'll be okay with you. We're like, okay, that's great, fine. That was back in December, and then I didn't do anything because I was working and doing things. But then I went on to an Alaska cruise. Yay! I do have vlogs for those. Those are coming out probably after this video comes up, because I'm probably gonna edit this video and upload it. But those vlogs are coming up. I went on to the Norwegian NCL Norwegian Bliss up to Alaska. We went to Juneau, Skagway, Ketchikan, Victoria, British Columbia. We also did Glacier Bay. On that cruise, I did do it as a travel advisor, which we did. It was called Seminar at Sea. The Seminar at Sea was basically, they invited a whole bunch of people, travel advisors. We did sessions, like maybe 2.5 hours to 3 hour sessions. And we went ahead and did those. Then we did the ports, and we explored the ship and things like that. Now, that was my first NCL cruise, first of all, and I freaking love them because they're freaking amazing. And I will definitely cruise a Norwegian Ocean, and I'm going to, and I'll tell you guys about that. Then that was also my first Alaska cruise, and I was so excited because I've always wanted to do Alaska, and I got a really good deal, and I was like, let's just go, let's just do it. And there was some definitely cool stuff, and I'm gonna save everything until watch the vlogs. The vlogs will tell you everything. But yeah, so that was fun, and that was back in April, at the end of April. So now it is the end of June. Now we come up to today. I did graduate again with the associate's degree in hospitality management back in May, so I'm done with school, thankfully. But I have some trips coming up that I want to tell y'all that I'm probably gonna vlog. I'm still not very good at the vlogging thing, just to let everybody know. But I'm gonna try to do it anyways. It's a little sporadic. But my next cruise is actually in 2 weeks. I'm going on the Symphony of the Seas with my brother. Part of that future cruise credit that I got from Odyssey is, and we did to Symphony. Where we usually we share a cabin. This time we're getting 2 separate cabins because I kind of like being on my own cabin. Like, and we had the money for it, so because of future cruise credits, I was like, let's do it. My niece told us that she will never, ever cruise again, which I totally don't blame her. The first time she went on a cruise was Harmony of the Seas back in 2018, 19. It was a couple of years ago before the pandemic. She got the stomach flu. So she was like, no, okay, fine, whatever. And then we told her we were going on the Odyssey at Seas for her birthday. We kind of forced her into it, but not really, because she didn't have to go, but she wasn't gonna spend her birthday or Christmas with us. So we're like, okay, well, she'll just do it. All that happened. So she's like, I'm done. So we're like, we totally get it. So my brother took her for future cruise credit and attached it onto her. To his room, which is fine. So we're going on Symphony of the Seas over 4th of July. We're going out of Miami, and we are flying there because I am not driving. It's a 4-hour-ish drive. It's a long 4-hour-ish drive. It's like 4.5 hours. It's a long 4.5-hour drive. So it's easier just to fly there. We're leaving on the 1st, July 1st, the day before. Always go the day before. Travel advisor tip number 1. I'm always flying the night before your cruise, just in case, especially now with the airlines going crazy. Just do it. It's just easier that way. Find a nice hotel room, get close to the port, maybe has a port cruise terminal thing, or Uber, it doesn't really matter. Anyways, do that. Anyway, so we're doing that, and then we're going to St. Thomas, St. Martin, and Coco Cay. I've been to St. Thomas before. I was young. I was 11-ish, 12 maybe 13. But I don't remember it because I don't remember my half the time anyways. But we were gonna go on during Harmony of the Seas, but then there was a tropical storm, I think it was. And they diverted us over to the Western Caribbean, which was okay. It wasn't our favorite thing, but it was whatever. So that's what we're doing there. And then I have a couple more trips coming up, which I'm actually kind of excited. I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm going, hey, look, there's Rusty right here. I'm gonna need legs, hi. So I'm going on to Carnival Paradise, my first Carnival ship. Me and my boss and my business development manager for my company is going on a come cruise with me type of cruise. And it's basically just saying, he really wants to come up. Okay, hold on. Ugh. Hi, this is Bessie. Sorry. So we were gonna go on a come travel with me type of thing. It's a 4-day cruise out of Tampa, going to I think Cozumel and then back. I don't think we're going there. It was just like literally a 4-day cruise. So it's kind of cool to dip my feet into a Carnival ship. I haven't been on Carnival before, but I've heard it was supposed to be fun, and I just was like, let's try it. It's an inside I'm doing inside cabin because I'm a travel advisor. I got it for a pretty good discount. And so I'm just gonna do it inside cabin for 4 days. I don't normally like inside cabin, so I was like, it's 4 days. It's not the end of the world. And then we're gonna go on, so that's at the end of October, so October 27th through the 31st, we come back on Halloween. Then a couple weeks later, I'm going on the inaugural cruise of the Norwegian Prima. Whoop whoop! And I am going as a travel advisor, which I'm so excited for. That's a 4-day trip too. And it'll just go to, leaving out of, I think, Port Canaveral, or is it Miami? I don't know, it's one of those. I don't think it's Fort Lauderdale. I think it's actually Miami. I don't know. Anyways, so it's one of those, you know, either Miami, Fort Lauderdale, or Port Canaveral is leaving out of. And then we're gonna go to their private island of Great Stirrup Cay, I think it is. I think that's their private island. And then we're gonna go back. So it's like a little short 4-day, which is fine because then we're gonna do things on the ship and things like that. And then, like a month later, we're gonna go back on the Prima. That's only because every year my host agency that I work for a local Tampa Bay travel agency called Ghost Gold's Travel. They're part of a host agency called Travel Planner International, or TPI. They do a conference every year that they invite all their travel advisors and the agency advisors to that, and I obviously have to pay for it. But so I'm going on that for 7 days. 5 days. Yeah, 5-day cruise, sorry. But we're doing that for a 5-day cruise, but that one's gonna be a little harder because we're going to Costa Maya and Cozumel and then back. And that's leaving out Port Canaveral in Orlando. But the thing is, most of the day is gonna take up by conferences, which is fine. So I'm actually really happy I get to go on it twice, because the first time I'm just literally just going as a guest to showcase the boat. So I actually get to do a lot of stuff during that couple of days. And then the next, on my conference, I probably won't have that much time, but I'm okay with that. But yeah, so that was fun. Yeah, so that'll be fun. That takes me all the way up to December, and I don't have any other travel plans after that for right now. Things can always change though. Being as a travel advisor, things change. I can hop on another cruise the next couple of weeks, who knows. But yeah, so that's my life right now, and this video is running pretty long, but I'm okay with that. So the future of the channel, I am gonna do the vlogs from all my trips, but I'm gonna try to do some like tips and tricks every week, or every other week, maybe every month, depending how I feel, and depending on what I can do. I am gonna link below to this, in my description box, my email for my for my travel advisor for my work. So if you have any upcoming travel, or if you have any questions regarding a trip, or you want to start a trip and you want me to be your travel advisor, email me below. Also link below in my description a registration form that I usually send to all the every client, actually, new and old, for every trip. So if you want to go that way besides emailing me, you certainly do that as well. And then we can go ahead and get started. But if you don't want to do that, I'm not pressuring anybody to do that. I'm just letting y'all know I have this new thing, and y'all could do whatever you want to do. Yeah, I think that's the rest of my life right now. Well, we're up till December. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do more videos on this channel. I haven't really decided how I want to. Oh, and there's also one thing. I started a new blog. I have to update that too. It's okay. I did start a new blog. I'll link that below too. It's a travel blog. It'll tell you, different things about traveling, tips, things like that. Almost kind of like this channel, but in a writing form. This is my very first blog I've ever done in my life, so please be kind. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions or any comments. I would love to hear from you. And I think that is all I have for you. So, Please like and subscribe to my new name channel, Magical Family Adventures. Like this video, please share with people. Again, get those notification buttons on because there will be travel vlogs coming soon. One time Alaska and then the rest of my ships. So I'll see y'all later and I'll talk to you. Bye. Bye, bestie. Say bye.